首尔冠军赛开打啦 ！Sentinel 对上 GENG， 两队上次交手是在马德里大师赛决赛，由 Sentinel 3-2 GENG 拿下大师赛冠军。这场宿命之战究竟是谁会拿下胜利呢？
You can see that A control give it up, and nobody watching onto the high ground angle. t3xture back in away, still flashed up. Won't be able to get too much done here. And GENG not able to flood defense in time. Smokes up. Might be looking for a bit of a contact play, but a call for the pause is made by SEN. They're just going to wait this one out for the util. Still holding it down. Go spam it away. Still adjustment from Sassy. It's good. Leaves it just down to Meteor. 1v3 here for our pistol. Can he do it? First obstacle removed. Plenty more where that came from though. Revealed up just on the last few minutes. Reloads off. Turret up. Catches one of the contacts, but Sentinel's not willing to give them too much of a fight here. Sassy's so wide out into the open. 14 HP. Turret still up. Tens us to break this one. The single shot will do it. Meteor delivers it.
Well, there's a reason that this guy was the MVP.
Bolt line into the corner as well, but you want to go into this one with a rolling thunder. It is committed. Still as an orb and a snake bite in your face. Aftershock. Narrowly avoided. Flick of the wrist, dodges the flash. Still, the reinforcements are here. This is the danger zone for Sentinels. You're walking straight into the maw, and it's only firepower. They're going to be able to bail yourself out. t3xture can only do so much with that sheriff in hand, and the plan has to be stuck down. Bullet spraying and praying away, but Tens ready to lock it all down. Got a sight set towards it. It's a drone. t3xture's ahead of this though to fall, and he misses the flick. And there's a dash into his face. How the hell do you avoid this? You don't! It's all supplemented.
Win streak at the start of stage 2. Yeah, it's something that I think people have forgotten because they went out ignominiously from playoffs. And they'd lost to G2 right before the playoffs as well. But they're still a competent team, and if you catch them on a good day, woe betide you. That lockdown coming from Garage. How do you... not Garage, coming from... Whoa. What is that kind of placement? Just to make sure that it doesn't get contested?
I mean, Sentinel's going to be pushed all the way up onto site here. They can't actually fall back into the long angle flash. Just about dodge here. Second has dropped. This is disjointed here by Sentinels. The aftershock has to get used now. Meteor wrapping behind, and a coordinated attempt. Sentinels have only got 30 seconds to really work with into this one. Again with that player disadvantage. Tens TP up top and away, and he spotted these players completely unaware. GENG still lucky. He's got to get a handle onto most of this one. Caron pressing forward. Smokes watched for. GENG have toppled.
That is an amazing play from Sentinels.
Munchkin trying to stop this one as well. Another B attempt and push in. Spots the player. Spamming away. Somebody's to cover this one down and below. Stunned up. Matters not. Second. Just walking straight into this one. Still Caron is out and away. Caron delivers it side by side. Him and Lakia.
But this just becomes so obvious.
Yeah. And again, the players are meeting their match. It's GENG happily able to just try and fight this one. Forwards, Hunter's Fury, though. That was the extra element needed. Lakia right from behind. t3xture follows up with a shot and still got to deal with these players. 2v2 now. 36 seconds left. Not enough with the offset of the movement. Lakia will be dropped. t3xture 3 HP.
30 seconds left.
Looking this way, that way, head on a swivel. Doesn't know which way to look. It's an impossibility almost at this point, but at least the spike isn't down. It's the one thing working for him. But the weaponry is not. Plant from Zelsis stuck, committed. Needs to be held out here. Weak players all around. It's all about this first shot that lands. Finally, needs a second one. Dash now active. Doesn't know where he is, and it's wrapped all the way round. t3xture!
Even when he guesses the angle incorrectly first.
They put up all the barricades. They are ready to receive every single player. Full line over and through. Lakia inside the Cloudburst plays. Once inside of it, the wall up in their face. Sentinels cannot step past it. It's up to Sassy and more. With only 15 seconds to do it. Your options are pretty much entirely ran out. Updraft and away. Fade away with a Blade Storm. It's a flourish to finish, man. And only a few seconds remain before GENG take this lead from first half of Haven. No time on the clock to play with. 7-5. They don't even spam. They're just all the way up, and it's all for free here. Paranoia, flash. It's all offloaded, concatenated, out and over the top as well. It's down to Tens to hold it, locking it down. In through the back, the reset is magnanimous. This guy will not be stopped. He denies any attempt to take that A site.
Shadows traveling.
Got to feel with GENG. That's sometimes dangerous. You don't want to give them those options and opportunities. Oh, no. Caron inside the smoke, not being cleared out. Dodging, weaving, TPing away. Still being watched for Meteor. 1v2. Meteor cannot land it. The transfer almost intact. One of the match.
Really beautiful play from 10. A or C.
Oh, 10's going for the peak as well as Barrels pointing out, trying to bait a shot out. There's no way. There's absolutely no way Munchkin can be blessed like this once more. He's working magic over towards the A site. We're watching a bloody repeat. He's opened it up and calls for the TP. Immediate pivot. Caron, he's straight there with him. Turret broken down into mid here, but the A site is theirs. Now with t3xture removing John. The mid avenue completely opened up. Uncertainty into the back of Sentinel's minds, but they want to go this one thick and fast. Playing forwards here, at least with a dart in hand, and the rifles are not doing enough. It's Sassy and Zelsis up against the world. They're not being given even an easy fight in the slightest. The movement ajar, forced to save. There's plenty more util where that came from, buckets of it. Paranoia for a paranoia, just pushing them back and away. Sentinels will be lucky to get anything. Still, Caron, drop towards the back. t3xture, phantom play! And that's a 4-piece ace stolen away.
Another ace!
Gotta film for him, man. You gotta film for him.
12 4Ks since his last ace. Look at him. This one should have been it.
It should have been it.
It should have finally ended.
Really stretch all the way out towards this ace side. Sassy, drone, spots it. They're wondering if this is potentially fake pressure. 10's overstaying it, just about escaping. 50 HP though, and now it's being fully committed. The molly at their feet as well. They are separating these players, picking them apart. Nobody is allowed to anger this site. To set up and execute, the pin drop down, man. And 10's has got to make a play. He's already found it, whipping it around. Meteor, rifle in hand, leaving it to the 2. And only the Blade Storm. A rifle for John QT. They're going to need to be handed a couple of easy kills, but Meteor will not give them anything at all.
We've got 3 rifles for the bonus too. I mean, take a look at these shots. Gravnet comes out.
Listen, dude, I mean, come on. Biding his time, hoping that somebody will just open themselves up, but as the doors drop down, t3xture! You gotta be joking!
You're not allowed to do that!
There's no way! Running and gunning inside the Cloudburst. Taking names. 4v4. And too much to clear, surely. Meteor crouched up. This is unorthodox in terms of the angle, and of course it is. Rips them all away. Beginning of this year, where the expectations were honestly at their lowest here, and a lot's going to be asked for again of 10 to smoke down. What is that? Adjustment and expectation for t3xture, but he's already in through the site, and the main players happy to fire through and follow up on all of it. So despite the heroics, it might not even be enough here for Sentinels. No command. Supers its way, but finally fading, and now a very deep lockdown is going to be used by Meteor. Drone broken, slide tag, double faced up and out, but just missing the shot.
Are they even going to get out?
I don't know. Detainment
All
onto 3. Yeah, or 3.
All 3
Time to hunt.
detained.
It's time to chase. They know it. They can feel it. t3xture. Time waits out. Oh my. Barely skirting away. It's going to be a comedic finish at around here, potentially. A punishment in sight. There's still time here for Sentinels to make a play towards this one, but second retaken with the operator again adds another level of difficulty. It's all about how they manage this one as well. That late backstab that might be occurring from Meteor. Is it going to be caught? Zelsis sticking out onto the fuse, half already. He's brought that WinCon, covering for it over the shoulder. Zelsis dropping him.
There is no way
That's ridiculous.
that Sentinels have just won a round where all 3 of the retakers got detained.
Not going to be getting too much value. 10's has to use the TPs, barely out of dodge annihilation. There's a connection. Molly down and
That's
through.
the spike.
t3xture has to drop them. He's through and out. They're going to try and flood themselves in. GENG happy to fight them straight back at you. Second, Blade Storm now increasing that tempo and even offered up a rifle. Caron now with the plant. 2v3. Dart fired off. No reveals inside, but jumps round and through and away with a right click. Second, he's on his way to an ace. But Lackey in his back pocket, at least with that Hunter's Fury, he's got that backup plan and policy. Caron still going to be nested up. Holding deep tucked onto the A side. Is a difficult player to try and clear. And Sentinels now making a call to double up. They don't have a dart. It's 20 seconds until that arrives, and it's going to be too late if they try and wait this one out and through. Time already ticking. Smoke is just mind games from Caron, making them spam away, and they got to stick this one here, and they still haven't found it. WinCons are just dashed away to the wind. Time? And there is no time. Ticking at this point. Sassy knows it. Oh, GENG are kind of aware of this one. Munchkin is an off angle, and he's got to deliver. Will do with the first. Occasion is face. Preemptive spam will lay claim to a multitude of kills. And it leaves it just down to 10s, up and over, not enough. Can't overcome it. Tucked up to crossfire setup. Logs to the corner. Lakia has to do a lot here. It's running and gunning to trade it out, but they weren't expecting, and again Meteor delivers. It's a death blow. And it might just be an around-winning moment. Indeed it is. A turn on those investments. Caron still locks it up here. That spam being offloaded. t3xture does manage to at least get 2, but it's even out and it has handed guns over.
Yeah, that's a major win for Sentinels.
Munchkin, there's a drone in his face. It's not being watched for into the smoke. The awareness is off the charts. He doesn't go for the easy kill, but now he knows the 10s is lurking. Not long for the world.
It allows t3xture to do this.
This is not potentially getting cleared off. Angle traded. But again, reinforcements are there, out through the back of the side. That's 10s committing! Caron! He dominates the smoke. He will not be stopped. And a paranoia puts 10s in his place. GENG for their opening match of champs. They have not slowed down a beat. Up and over. Blazestorm in the hands. t3xture is releasing just absolutely unbelievable form.
I can't use that.
Sentinels left to stew and simmer.
Knives back out though for Zekken.
Munchkin will fade away. Knives out, but back to the wall. t3xture reveals his position. 3 left available to work with. Blinded up Meteor. He spots it, betrayed by the barrel. A 2-0.